Namaste, everyone.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
Karam.
What is
Yeah.
the difference between Namaskaram and Namaste?
In North India, everything becomes shorter. Yeah. It's like Rama in North India become Ram. Yeah.
Acha. So we welcome you from Dharamshala. We are sitting with cafe here, and this is part of sharing conversation, soul to soul, heart to heart, called Medicine Woman, Medicine Man. And today I have this beautiful soul with me that we met here, and we spent some time together. And I was witnessing your journey, the way you act, behave, the conversation we had, and you had with other people. So maybe first we're gonna introduce ourselves. So my name is Iszna. I'm founder of Nomadic Heart, art medicine that holds space for healing, creativity, being, experiencing being fully,
Yes.
and whatever is needed with that, healing and releasing as well, accepting the journey. And who are you?
Well, I am who I am. You can call my body and mind Maitreya.
But uh-huh.
Maitreya is my sannyasi name came 4 years.
Sannyasini.
Sannyasi
And
name.
what does it mean?
Sannyasi means like okay, it's just like that. I was having my name, which my family bloodline have been given to me, but when after sannyas, after realize being you, uh, the guru give you name. Sometimes it just pop up, and that name is not identifying with your past. So it doesn't carry your memory from your past. It's very present name has been come to you, and we're playing this alchemy, practicing this alchemy way of detaching our way from the past sometime. So the name comes from Guru, either from the presence which is given to you, not from bloodline sometimes. Or else some people can also say is another personality to put on, and whether just can have the same name. But I chose to be a Maitreya
But
because,
uh-huh.
yeah, sorry,
No,
Maitreya is like a friend.
friend.
So most of time you have you heard about names carrying the family,
No.
uh, like bloodline, brother, sister, mostly father, mother, they are bloodline, bloodline. Somewhere they are showing us to our past memories and bloodlines. So when we talk about meditation, spirituality, why need to be mother again and father again? Father, spiritual father, brother, father, soul father. Why not be we just friend? Because friend is doesn't belong to you, it is unknown. Friend is
Yes.
stranger, and from our history, we are afraid to shake hand with strangers. Only we want to make them brothers, sisters. So we feel something according to our bloodline. But now the time I have came for Maitreya. Maitreya doesn't belong to your bloodline. He is totally here and now. His friend and
But
friend.
many people call you Baba, and then you mention Baba and the present. What is the difference between Baba and the present? Like, what is this like? Like it feels simple, but when you go to the details, it's like, is the difference between Baba and why people call you Baba?
Isn't it? You see, well, Baba is also like a friend only. Baba, Baba in Rishikesh, everybody is Baba. When I was living in Rishikesh, most of people kept calling each other Baba. Is
But there's also sometimes identification with something, yeah?
Baba is friend.
Friend, just friend.
Yeah,
All the Babas that are gurus, all of that, they're also friends, or they're different types of Babas?
I mean they're supposed to be friend only because they're not identifying with themselves with anything. So they're supposed to be friend anyhow. So but some are agoris. This is their path, and some of are sadhus. They're practicing their sadhus. The saint, the saint who's already know between the three. Sadhu know between the two.
Because like we are here in India, and for of us, as some people doesn't hear that these names, or still we trying to understand from the Westerners.
Uh
Like
huh.
that's why we go into the details before we go to the juicy topics, like the things that I really want to talk about you, because I feel like it may help us to understand ourselves. But and what is the presence? What is the consciousness? Like because we often speak about this stuff and it's coming all the time, but how to like how we can understand.
Ah, for this we must understand about first of all about what is surrender, and why we must one need to be surrendered to understand about the
Surrender to what?
presence
To who?
to yourself. If because surrender is never to somebody else, surrender to yourself. And what is the true surrender is once you understand that you are limited, and there is the question arises, how I'm limited. As I mean, you are become big enough, right? Like that, right? How you became big enough like that?
By
You are
growing.
baby, right?
Yeah, by
And
growing.
by eating food, right? You
Yeah.
ate food, then you became big, right?
Yes. Drink, eat, yeah.
And then the information you carry in your head, it came from the outside society, isn't it?
Yeah, very much.
So the accumulated data we carrying as a information, right? And the body carrying by food, which is
So
depend on the outer source.
so this is all memories.
Yes, it's all memories and it is came from the outer source. So body accumulated by food come from the outer source. The mind is also the body and is also carry the information from the outer source. So what is come from the outer source cannot be permanent because we're gonna lose this body and mind one day, the whole physical. So there have to be something permanent within us right here and right
Yeah.
now, right?
So like what does it mean to be human? Like we because you know very often we focus on the very high aspects, right? But really what is the essence of being human? Being myself. Can I be myself? I am. I
Oh,
am.
so when most of people have been told me that be myself, I don't know what they're talking about. What self? Because the self can be accumulated data. Some people love basketball. Some people love to have some kind of vacation, traveling. Some people doesn't want to go in here and there. So everybody has carrying a different kind of information they identifying with. So when they call themselves, mostly they're talking about their accumulated data, what they have been registered in their head, like what they like and dislike. Their like and dislike is their self. So so like l- rather than loving yourself, or or to be yourself, we must find out who we are. What is the self? So we must seek for it rather than believe yourself, rather than be yourself. We just have to, first of all, inquiry within us deeply that who we really are.
And how we can go to that state and like we call it sometimes self-realization, right? And this is connected to the self-realization or is something different?
Self realization cannot be cultivated, right? You are agree with me?
Yes,
Because if
yes,
self
yeah.
realization can be cultivated, it is not self realization, it is accumulated data. Because accumulated data can be cultivated, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, completely.
How can be presence can be cultivated? Oh, slowly practicing, and this is coming. No, 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 no. Practice implies time.
And so how we can achieve that or not achieve, how we can experience that? Yeah.
Okay. So the moment you ask, how can I experience that? That is the mind asking, how can I experience that? So the real question arises, what is blocking me from that? Rather than how to achieve, how to reach, because that is mind is trying to continue in the future.
Uh-huh.
Mind always trying to continue in future. That's why mind is trying to say, what is the experience, uh, how can I experience this all kind of thing. So once so let's talk about what is experiences in that. Let's
Yes,
start with
yes,
experience, right?
yes.
So is that experience which you already know about it? Once you know already about something and you say you want to look for experience, means you already know what you want to experience. It's not experience. Experience is what is happening right here and now, not what you're looking for it.
But for the reason we planned this gathering, you know, we was looking for a place. It didn't happen how we planned, but somehow it's already in our intention. There was intention to meet and share that video.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
in certain for certain reason. So this is like connected to what you are saying.
Uh-huh. So all I'm just saying that that synchronicity does happen and here and there, but first we must understand how this all these things work out.
Yes, please help us
So
to understand.
so we carrying accumulated data in
Mm-hmm.
our, so our brain, it is muscles only,
Yes.
and body is also muscles.
Yeah, they say about body memories
Yeah,
as
body
well.
memory and
Yeah.
the brain memory.
Yeah.
So is all there is a memory. So what we having a thoughts, we having a, from thoughts we having action, and from that action we having experience, from that experience we having knowledge, from knowledge we having then memory, and from memory again thought, and from that thought again action, and is giving new experience this time, but is all coming from the same routine and pattern and same cycle, pleasure and pain, pleasure and pain. To know something fully, to understand the right now, the presence, you must understand you're limited. Your mind is limited. So whatever the thoughts are trying to tell you, they are limited.
So how we can now I'm like thinking what is the right question,
Right question
because
is
it's quite coming from the
how
mind.
can I dissolve myself?
Yes, how
Rather
thank
than
you.
reach somewhere, rather than how I can reach, how can I achieve, what can
Yes.
I do, what can I do for that, right? No,
Mm-hmm.
the spirituality means not doing, undoing, undoing, and from that undoing, if something doing is necessary, then you can do with from the attention. So first we need inquiry that who we are really, and from that inquiry the attention arises. From that attention we can do all this matter to enhance ourselves. But if those methods without attention start happening, then people have another conditioning, because without attention any method become conditioning.
Can we be free from any conditions? Free ourselves in that sense?
First of all, the same thing comes, we have to understand what is self is. So if I may ask you who we are.
Yeah, that's very tricky question for me. Because in a way, okay, I'm born in the human body, then I'm soul, then very often say I'm being, I'm something, but I still like trying to find the answer. Who am
Exactly.
I?
So why we don't
Who we
start
are?
from I do not know, rather than believing
Mm,
in soul, connection,
mm,
and experiences. All of our experience is limited, isn't it?
yeah, very
All
much.
of our
Our body,
experience is
pain.
making yeah, life limited.
Mm-hmm.
All of our experiences become poison, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So beyond experience something, something which has always been here and now, right, need attention. And what is that attention is where that attention comes from, when you understand that thoughts are limited. How thoughts are limited? Because they are product of memory, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
whatever the product of memory is product of knowledge, which is always dead. Knowledge is always dead, right? So something which is happening right now, here and now, moving, whatever you know is dead. Whatever I know is dead. So I should bury it. To see things as they are, I must be pretty much here and now, not what I think should be or should not be. The moment I say I like and dislike, I kill the presence, because that acclimated data making me limited. So thought is making me limited. So question arises that there is something possible beyond thoughts to live here, which is intelligence, and that intelligence is not product of thought or memory, because product of memory is thought, and whatever the thoughts do, either do from the past, or either it does from the future imagination, which is a fragmented action always going to bring it in your life. So right action will come from the intelligence, and intelligence have no relationship with memory and thought, but it can use your memory, use your language. So that mean beyond our thought, beyond our thought, is there is something called awareness, that insight which can see your own thought and emotions from far.
No, like we spoke about it, and there is nothing like you know like desire in you and stuff like that. You are very simplifying life, right? But
Yeah.
in a way, you are very devoted to your practices. Like, there is certain discipline in you. Like, not maybe not now, but how many hours you stay in that meditative state, right? You don't sleep much. You achieve that state that you don't need, even you don't feel like sleeping. Yeah,
Yes, it's not because how long I practice. It's just all about the attention.
attention.
Attention. If you're aware enough, your body suddenly start becoming that aware that it start eating food consciously. So slowly, your sleeping quota go down because lethargic body collapse naturally just by giving attention to yourself, your action, your reaction. Certainly, with this attention, lethargic body collapse. So inertia collapse in the body. Suddenly, sleeping quota go down. So it's not you forcefully trying to sleep
But
less.
also your food you eat. You are.
Yeah, through that attention only the food will come naturally into alignment with you
But you're also
body.
choosing, like what you
No,
eating. Yeah.
no. Before I used to choose. Now I'm very clear what I need to be. What I choice comes
There
when
is.
there is not lack of you know the food around me which I'm looking for. Then I can make a choice. If I'm eating trash, so what's wrong with that? When there is no food is available, but when it's available, um, I
But
have pretty much clarity. But if you want to make it choice, you must make a choice what suits to you until it comes to the clarity, because choice also imply uh, not clarity,
conflict. We
conflict.
spoke about
So
it
if there is
before.
a conflict, you
Yes.
have to make a choice, right? So
Yes.
once you're very clear about your own body and mind, there is no choice. There is a pretty much clarity.
So how to be in that state of clarity, like that desire.
So
All of that things that I have desire. Being
mm,
honest with you,
yeah,
and sometimes not always. I'm choosing what I feel it's actually good for me, for my body, mind, and stuff like that.
the desire
Yeah, desire, and how to like go beyond that desire.
or desire is not good for you at all.
Yes,
No,
yes, I
neither bad for
know,
you.
I know, I'm aware. And
It is not
why?
your desire.
Uh-huh.
It is not your desire. Your own desire is not your desire. It's somebody else's desire.
But I still want pizza
So the
and
moment
coffee, black Americano. Where is my Americano?
I know, I understand.
You know
So
what I mean? This
so
being,
let's see what his
yeah,
desire is. Let's
yes,
see where desire arises.
uh-huh.
The moment we see something, right? We see something like seen a car. I seen a car, very beautiful car. I get sensation inside me, very beautiful sensation. And why? Since that sensation we identify with the thought, it become desire. That sensation came. I saw that car in the public.
So all comes from the thought, from the
No,
mind,
first the sensation came only.
sensation.
That you felt good by looking at that
Yeah, yeah,
car, coffee, whatever.
that's true.
And then second thought came. First thought came. Maybe I am sitting in this car. Maybe I am doing this thing. The moment you identify with your sensation with thought, it become desire. If if you just stay with the sensation, and when the thought arises, have little bit space between you and thought, and you remain in you. So what is necessary for you must be done, not what you think should be or should not be, because what you think should be or should not be, or like or dislike, is making you limited. No, maybe it's just necessary to you right now. If you listen that pizza is not for you, yes, you like the pizza, you don't like the pizza, that's not a matter. Right now what suits you, that is the right action, isn't it?
Yes, and this
So
is how you
come over the limitation of my
yeah.
compulsive action and reaction just by witnessing it. So rather than looking what you are, right? What is, look what is not, what you are not. Rather than looking what you are, look for what you are not. So what you are not? You're not body. You're not thoughts. So who are you? If you're not body, because and you're not mind, because you're not thoughts, right? Thoughts is
Yeah,
memory,
yeah, yeah.
and body will die. Then who are
Mm.
you? Who are you not? You are not thought, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, they say you are soul,
Soul is until there is a body.
but souls travel beyond. Like there's a reincarnation
So
and all
when
of
there is
that.
a physical
Yeah.
body you having, right?
Yes.
Beyond physical body, you still making bubble.
Mm.
Beyond physical body, like as soon as you go
Mm.
beyond physical body, you still making bubble of the soul. Still is not a freedom, right? So if after body still the soul is having a
So
bubble,
our soul is not free.
no, free it will become when it become one. Is not become bubble. Is not particular shape and form after the physical having the shape and form, right? Isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes,
Physical
yes.
body be having shape and form. Beyond physical there is no shape and form. If beyond physical you still telling there is a shape and form, there is no freedom still. So what are we gonna do about the soul? We're gonna put pickle of the soul? No. So soul is kind of talks is like most of people has been made in philosophically way about the soul, because it's is being alive is just um, you know, there is something within us which is carrying this all kind of, you know, lifetimes. Yes, I understand with atma, but if you realize that atma,
What is Atma?
soul,
Soul,
what
Atma.
you atma, that soul, it become paramatma, connect with, there is, so there is no atma. Atma is until there is a body. Once atma realizes herself, she became infinite. She doesn't become another shape, a bubble. You understand bubble
Yeah, yeah,
in the
yeah.
cosmos, like I'm the special one.
So why you think like people need that in the identification? Why we do try to identificate
Security,
ourselves or from security?
comfortable.
Yeah.
You understand survival,
Mm.
extent to protect ourselves and everything. Uh, but it's not like they need it. It's happening naturally. We just have to inquire ourselves, which we are not. So we are not. The moment we identify with our thought, with anything, the moment we say is good thought, bad thought, like thought, bad, you know, the moment we identify with this thought, we identify with body. The moment we identify with body or thought, we identify with other people. There where the comparison, you know, all kind of stress of competition, you know, start happening, jealousy. The the thought is always making you two into two, me and you, day and night, good and bad.
Yes.
It separates into two
Yeah, yeah,
everything
yeah.
thought. So that's why we having a issue in life, because we're not understanding. So sometimes we're thinking we must do this and we will get this and that, either achievement or reward or punishment, reward, and every action are based on fear. Once we identify with thought, every action is based on fear, isn't it?
Yes, yes. So how we can, what will can help us to break through these patterns? Because we have certain patterns, right?
Yes. So what we can do is we inquire within ourselves, deep inquire within in that silence, that ask ourselves that what is not, what is disorder, rather than what is order, what is who you are, rather than ask what you who you are not. So you are not thought, right? Because the real presence doesn't have motive. So
Yes.
awareness doesn't have motive. So if you can see your thought as they are without motive,
Yeah, even like this moment, you know, we speaking and I feel disturbed because of the sound coming from outside of our conversation. So it means I am not fully present, right?
yeah, yeah,
Simple as that.
yeah.
Like, you know, to be in that present. Like, you know, I only can experience moments of that because I'm very easy get disturbed.
Everybody does this thing, but once you inquire yourself deep within you,
Uh-huh.
right, there is something click happen to you. That click, if you just listen to me right now, will happen. What happen outside is not 100% our in our control, right? But
Yes.
what happen within within us is 100% should be in our control, isn't it?
Yes.
And that's what happens once we understand our true nature, who we are. And in and we are not separate from each other. Once we understand we are not separate from each other, the all of destruction and obstacles is secondary. First is that silence. And from that silence, you remain within you, which doesn't have motive, which see things as they are.
So how, what can help us to get into that state,
No, 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 no.
experience
What is
silence?
blocking me for that?
Okay,
Not.
what is blocking me from
Yes,
that?
that's it.
Yes,
Because
thank you.
when you tell me what is blocking me for me from
Yes,
that clarity, it become easy, no?
yes.
So your thoughts are blocking you to be who you are.
But you share with people different kind of exercises or different practices that might help people bring them back to themselves. Like, no, not themselves. They can bring, they can experience that silence within.
See,
Yes.
with by practicing, practice implies time, isn't it? Practice implies time, right?
Yeah.
And whatever implies time can be measured. You can measure it, right? And what you can measure, it cannot be infinite. So practice is only for body,
Okay.
not for you. It's
Yes.
for body.
Only
For
for a
you, you
body.
must inquire with me.
Entertainment, like it's like for the body
For
in a
body
way.
to get enough relax, so body doesn't bother you, right?
Yeah.
So once you inquiry with me, once there is inquiry, face to
Yes.
face and dialogues deep who we are, some click happen. From that click, some kind of realization start flowing up. And there is a matter of time here and there. I looking for the crack within you. Once you have that crack, you're available. That's it. You realize spontaneously right here and now. While this is happening, we can do some method, but from for that method you have attention, you know that you're doing every method not to achieve something, not to not having any hope from that method, but absolutely trust, because that method is not to achieve something but to dissolve yourself. So you're not trying to gain something from those methods, you are dissolving yourself. And then that method doesn't become another conditioning but become absolutely beautiful art to dissolving yourself. So
But this process can bring a lot of things within, like in inside of us, emotion,
yes,
feelings.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
it
it's like
can does.
I call that like shedding the skin.
Shedding the skin.
Yeah, like the snake.
I call it my program is Kanchuli. Kanchuli means the skin, cast skin of the snake, cast of skin of the
Can you
snake.
tell more about it? Like,
So Kanchuli program is all about I have designed first of all with the inquiry, and from an inquiry that attention born, and from that attention the stillness is the consequences. So that inquiry which is we lacking is very important. So until we do not know what we are doing, once we understand the inquiry that okay, I'm here to not to grow myself, I am here to not to achieve something, I'm here to dissolve me. Actually, that was the real sadhana was. There was the real art was. So dissolving yourself, not to achieve something. Because let me tell you about something about Lucifer. Do you know
please.
Lucifer?
Yes.
Luciferian.
Yes.
Let me talk about something about Lucifer. What is Lucifer is? So, you know the old story about the Bible and
Yes,
and
yes.
everything, right? And let me clear about you. This is Lucifer in the Bible, which is holding the snake from the neck. Lucifer, the holding the snake from the neck. That was the painting was. So, but the Yehovah, which is presence, which is nothingness, which is what is not Yehovah, which is beginning and the end, Alpha and Omega. Yehovah means Shiva, you know, which is have no shape and form, which has always been here and now, like I am, fully here and now, complete, infinite, not expanding, not decreasing, always been here and now. Whole cosmos has been complete, always here and now. Is not expanding. If he's expanding, that means there is a border, right? So he's always complete that Yehovah. But Lucifer means mind. Lucifer means mind, thoughts,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
memory.
yeah, yeah.
Once the serpent energy, which is we call Kundalini feminine energy, comes up through practices, through pranayama and everything, but mind catch it. When she came up, who catch it? Mind. So mind is trying to start telling himself I am the god by using this energy. So it became Lucifer energy, and soon as presence understand that hey, presence, which is watching you, the witnessing your thought, See the thought, hey, what are you doing with this energy? Because as soon as mind grab that energy from your spine, the serpent energy, it always go outside.
It's like, yeah, because we are always try to gain something.
Yeah, that
And I
means.
mean myself, me, including myself, like, on the way I trust myself, but on the way I'm faking myself. And so I'm like going to a journey trust fully, even if I have money, doesn't have money, place to stay, all of that. Because we all live in this cycle, yeah, of exchanging energy, money, whatever, skills. But, like being truly like embodiment with myself and feel like I'm safe, I'm guided. We say, oh, I'm guided, I'm receiving, I'm giving, all of that, things, but really truly be like unconditionally.
Yeah, but it's
Is
conditioning.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Is
so
it
there
me
is
that
a,
I'm put in
there is a
condition, or I've been put into the condition of something?
that's why I always tell people that first of all find who you are. Once you inquire who you are, you understand the difference between the physical needs, right? The physical need and the brain wanting and the mind wanting. So stop staying in wanting, stay in needing. You understand? Stop remaining in wanting. Don't remain in want. I want this and this. Stay in need. What you need.
But then need, it can transform, that need to be very, yeah,
No, 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 no.
need.
The moment we say we need to be like that, we make it special something. Like we need to sit like that, we need to do like this with this. And first, we understand that when the energy comes up and the mind catch it, it became Luciferian because the Lucifer is the accumulated data, the memory. So the memory catching the energy and she using the energy outside every time to build something outside, outside, outside.
But
That's how we losing
but
energy.
even people speak like, or even I was taught like awakening. Uh, it's become like a goal. I want to be awakened. Awaken is my goal. I'm going towards awaken. Like many of us have that fixation about awakening, right? And what is it like? Awakening. When we go into states of awakening, is it important to be awakened, or we
I
already
mean,
awakened?
we are not awakened at all. Most of people are not awakened
So
yet.
like how we can understand this awakening? Because everyone call themselves I'm spiritual. Everything is it's okay. We have some turbulence. That's life. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
this awakening and all of that. I'm spiritual. You are not spiritual. All that identification. Can you help us also to bring the more clarity?
Awakening is like suddenly you realize that it's not outside, it's within. The serpent is coiled in your energy, in your muladhara, in your pelvic area. The energy is all downward, is keep forcing downward. That's why thoughts are so strong here, try to fix their life from their like and dislike. The moment the awakening happens, suddenly beyond, you understand beyond your uh, mind that there is something can be exist, where we say that the serpent has been changed their face from downward to upward. So the Muladhara chakra, which is called I am, the red color, awaken, means Moses are trying to tell the people who put red paints in their home. The Moses story of the King
Yeah,
Pharaoh.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
the King Pharaoh using his serpent from the mind outside, but Moses was using his serpent to Jehovah, nothingness. So he the energy, the Shakti totally is serving to the Shiva in Moses. But the King Pharaoh was using her energy, his energy, sorry, from the mind. That's why he's making slave people outside. So now Moses said, put the red paint in the home. Which home gonna be red blood? The destruction will not come. That red blood was your Muladhara chakra, which is activated as I am. Once this chakra is activated, I am, suddenly destruction come from outside world, which is coming from your thoughts here and there from outside world. It's not bothering you because your home is closed and you're within. So destruction didn't came, which where was the red blood was
Yes,
there.
yes, yes,
Destruction didn't
yes.
came because they turn inward. And the second entry of the Christ, the second coming of the Christ is not outside, it's within you, because he say, I will come in a red color, wearing red color, and I will be with everybody, right? So he said, I am the only way. Christ said, I am the only way. I mean, Buddha and Krishna also said, I am the only way.
Yeah, because we care about Krishna consciousness, Jesus consciousness. What is that consciousness?
I am.
I am.
I am is means I am means not intellect but the presence.
The
So I am
presence.
the only way is not Jesus trying to say I am the only way like his body and mind. He is trying to say I am before Abraham. I am means presence, which is been always been here. So Bible saying I am who I am. Be holy because I am holy. Because I am is sacred. It's within you, the realization within you speaking to people. You're not speaking to people through intellect, but to the presence. If you're speaking people to the presence, how can they? How there is no identification there, isn't it? Once you're
Yes.
speaking from the people from here and now, without any identification, but from the right action, they cannot attack you. They only can attack your personalities, but they cannot
Yes.
attack you. How can they attack you? If they can attack you, they are attacking them back because your presence.
So what helps you to be this I am?
I am is the essence of presence. Means you're complete. You're not trying
Yes.
to achieve
No,
something
no.
in future.
But what helps you? Like because
Thoughts.
your thoughts, but also you.
No, help me to understand the thought. Most of people we don't stuck there in thought. We don't want to know where they come from, where they're going because we are the thought. That's why we keep suffering because once we understand there is a gap between once there is a gap between you and your thought, right? Once there is a gap between you and thought, miracles start happening.
So this is like what can help us to go beyond the suffering.
So can once you understand thoughts are limited
Yes, yes.
and they will make us limited only.
I know that stuff, but I still
So
like even if I know, I still give impact of emotion, feelings. I still react. Even I do meditate, and stuff like that. I'm
let's today
trying.
understand that
Ah,
easily. What is this? How this work? Very easily.
yeah,
Actually,
please,
meditation is
because I
supposed to
think
be
many people of us struggle
because,
with that.
because
Yeah.
meditation should be the easiest thing.
Yes.
Outside world is difficult. So meditation is supposed to be easy. Right meditation, and right
Yes.
meditation come from the inquiry. Once you understand that your thoughts are limited, that means you surrender.
Yes.
I mean, whatever you do is limited. So once you know whatever you do is limited, that means you surrender. Surrender means more saying your thought is good or bad. You s- or in old language you see the people are saying everything is God, everything is God, everything is God.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
also God. If somebody slap is also God, someone not slap is also God. They're trying to say actually everything is okay because they surrender. Means you're doing something beyond your thought and emotion. Once you surrender, your thoughts telling you something and emotion telling you something else, but you're still sitting in a place and like this. That is equal devotion, commitment to be here and now. Now, with this commitment and devotion, great, what comes? The present moment. Let's say this thing. You have thoughts, you identify with your thoughts.
Very
Let's
much.
understand how thoughts work. Thoughts separate into two. One speaks, one is the image maker, huh? One show the image, right? So person who's watching is you, and whatever you watching is also not separate from you because whatever you carrying in your head, you want to see that either from the past imagination which coming about the future, past memory which is showing you about the future. So future imagination also coming from the memory, right? Isn't it? So once you understand that thought is separate into two, one make the image and one is the image. The image maker is me. A thinker is me, isn't it? I'm a thinker. Whenever I see people, I think. I see people, right? That's what you're trying to tell everybody. You all are thinker. Whenever you see somebody, you already have image about anybody, and and there is and whatever the image we having about anybody is not separate from me because I created that image. When I close my eyes, I see there is a thinker and there is a thought, but they are both product of the thought. Sorry, memory.
Yeah,
So
but
they both are thought.
like if we go, for example, I have huge pain in my knee, and somehow like this associate from that pain, It's very difficult.
That is physical pain, isn't it? The
Yeah,
physical
very much.
pain, what you will
But
do?
it's also impact my thoughts, because it bring you all, you know what I
Ah.
mean? It triggers
So then
anger, emotion, feelings,
is
that,
yes, yes.
aha.
So that's why with once you inquiry with me, once you inquire with me, slowly with that inquiry you become more aware, and then pain of the body you are more aware of it, because physical pain is okay, right, to happen, and then we can take
Yes,
action. But
yes.
psychological pain I'm talking about, people carrying the psychological pain, which is way
Yeah,
different from the
and
physical
this
pain.
is like the things, we all going, not all, but many of us going through anxiety, like this panic attacks. How many people are on antidepressants? How many people like struggling to experience themselves, and then even they start discovering who they are terrified. Many people go through psychedelics, ayahuasca, all of that. It's also that seeking with that intention ceremonies. Who am I? But very often there is like lacking integration process, and very many people even go more wounded, free ourselves from that wounds as well, right? Because they carry the memory, like many of us
But it's more
suffer.
body memory still, right?
Yes,
But
of course,
the
it's
psychological
both of
memory is
them.
still there.
Yes, both of them.
Yeah. So what we can do is like, uh, can we can we observe our thought without motive?
Yes.
So the person who's watching our thought is also observer, watcher, and whatever is watching is not separate from him. Can your thought can realize their own movement? Can your own thought can realize their own awakening?
Yeah.
For that you need to close your eyes and very attentive, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the
It's
moment they start speaking in your head, can you see they are speaking?
yes.
Not telling them they're good or bad, what they're speaking, what they're not speaking, or what they are here and there. Don't tell them. They just thought. Don't tell them is good thought or bad thought. The moment you say is a bad thought and you give emotion to that thought, is become karma.
Yeah.
The moment you say is a bad thought and you
Yeah,
give
yeah.
emotion to that thought, it's become karma, because energy doesn't understand it happened real or it happened here.
And what is karma?
Action.
But people say, oh, you everything action because from the past, whatever we doing, you were gonna.
Action is not this. First action
Yeah.
we already did in our mind.
Right.
If we are beating somebody in our head, we already made the karma, isn't it? Isn't it? The physical is the consequences then. Physical is the consequences. Some
Yeah,
people
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
get the chance because they don't have enough power, but in their head they are killing them.
Because many people lose themselves in the different kind of practices, yoga,
That's I'm trying to do.
meditation, all of the,
Practice is the
yes.
myth. Practice is all kind of, this conditioning they're putting you in. Practice doesn't come like that. By practicing, you cannot dissolve yourself, but you will gain yourself.
But it can be help us to go.
Now,
No, but you did.
practice will come. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Practice will come when you will inquire with the live guru, or live person, or yourself. Yourself. You inquire, and then suddenly by inquiring, the attention will born from that attention. You do method, any kind of practice, because that practice doesn't imply any kind of result. You're not doing this practice to have result. You're not worrying about the result. You're doing this practice just just to be trusted here and now, not to achieve anything but to dissolve yourself. That practice is not looking for hope. That practice is not looking for result. That practice understand to dissolve herself, uh, and activate the Shushma Nadi within you. The Shushma Nadi is the vagus nerve in the physical, but the internally it's called Shushma Nadi. So if you start doing any practice without attention, it will become conditioning. Then people will not stop exercising. They're always doing exercising, practice,
Yeah.
activity, and that is another trap, isn't it?
Yes, one
And
after
then
another,
and then who do more exercise is the bigger
Yes,
disciple, and
yes,
one disciple is
yes,
the low
yes. We all
disciple.
the time comparing. This is
Exactly.
better guru. This is better school.
Yes.
All that competition, yeah.
Yes,
And we
competition comes.
keep running
Why it
in the
coming? Why is
circle.
coming? Because mind start doing practicing without inquiry, without attention. Mind start doing practicing that, this and that and this and that, and it never dissolve. It become another phase of, because it imply time. Practice implied time. So whatever you do in the time, it cannot be infinite.
But like also come back to the body. Many people escape from the body. I did escape for many years, and also like that. I wanted to say and I forgot because I'm a bit disturbed, so my thoughts is not very clear today. Uh, like embracing fully, the limitation and limitation. Uh, it's it's not that.
Just by understanding, not by fighting.
Yeah, yeah,
Because when
yeah.
we fight, we become that.
Mm,
Nobody wins through fighting but understanding. So what I see is that to understand who am I rather than I see what I'm not. I'm not my thought, I'm not body, I'm not mind. It's my body, my mind, my thoughts. But who am I? I am really witnessing this thing without motive. Once you witness without motive, what suits you will remain, what doesn't suit you eventually collapse. So in that thing you don't try to become better person, because if you try to become better person, that means you try to compare yourself with something, someone,
yes,
right?
yes.
And rather than comparing yourself to try to become a better person or something, just realize that what is not rather than what is not. So accept I'm the violence person, accept it rather than becoming non-violent. Just accept I'm the violent, I'm the jealous person, this and that. While you accept this thing, what happens? You
That's
accept that my anger is not
realization.
separate from
Yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah.
my all desire is not separate from me, my all issues what I'm carrying is not separate from me. Fear is me, fear is not outside, fear is me.
And this is what I wanted come back to. I often feel very, as many people actually, and me, I can speak about myself, not safe in my around. This panic attacks, everything is comes from.
You know why it's come from? You wanna
Yeah,
hear today?
please tell
Very truly?
me. Yes,
You will listen
please.
to me? You wanna know?
Yes, please.
Fear is coming from the identification with the thought. What might happen tomorrow to protect your identity?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Lose your identity, there will be no fear.
But then uh, it's easy to say. Some people like free themselves. No money, no problem. But I still hold to that. When I have no money to pay for food,
See,
for
you are
accommodation,
connecting
all
the
of that.
psychological freedom with the physical
Yes.
freedom. That's the issue is coming. I just catch
Uh,
you today. So
uh,
you combining your life with the psychological fear with the physical fear.
mm,
No, 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 no. Don't do this thing. It's very. What is happening is the psychological fear is unaware of its danger because it's always about future. The physical danger is always about now because it doesn't imply any time,
yes.
because it's the right action,
Yes.
right? But
Yeah.
right action will come when there will be no conditioning mind, right?
Totally.
So that's how you have to understand that the fear is mostly your imagination. What might happen tomorrow?
Many of us.
No, everybody. We born like that.
Yeah.
So rather than working on the idea, what might happen tomorrow, you work on fear itself, the source.
Yes. Exactly. So thank you for using that word. So we're reaching into the source.
So what is fear? Imagination about tomorrow,
Yeah. Yeah.
future.
Yeah.
Something future might will happen. Not now,
Yeah.
but future. Why is coming? Because we did some unaware action in past. That's
Yes.
why when
That
imagination
brings us to
comes,
the
we
memory.
fear. But if we start being aware
Uh-huh.
every day aware to see where your breathing going, coming, my reaction, my own where thought come from, where thought doesn't come from. In slowly what happen, there is a space happen between you and your thought. In that space you can see your own self very much getting smaller, because you understand awareness, you're aware when that thought will come which making you here and there, you will be not fear of that thought because there is a space between you and your thought, and you didn't did any unaware action. And what if the right action is needed, it start happening naturally. So you start doing things beyond your dream, even your dream of. Because can I bless you with one thing, that may your dream will never come true. This is my blessing to you, because you must do things which you never even dream of,
Yes.
because dream is making you limited. Every desire is making you limited. You know why? You know why? because right now you're not complete. Desire means in future you will be complete. I'm not saying it's good or bad. Once you understand desire, the art of desire, then you can do it. Like, but once you understand about you first. So desire implies what? Like you are nothing right now. In future you will become something. Like I'm dumb right now. In future I will become something. So you're lacking right now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then all body alchemy will change because you are living in emergency.
Yes, very often survival,
So that
surviving.
means you are personal.
Yeah,
That means you
yeah,
are personal.
yeah,
You cannot be in service of others because whatever action you will do, it will be personal action, isn't it?
very much.
So that's how energy people will getting back from you. They will be smile at you, but when you will ask something, money and this and that, they will be little bit because you are very personal. They don't feel like you. You talk nice sometime, but you become personal. Once you understand beyond personal, impersonal, you understand how to be impersonal. Once you understand that beyond their desire, beyond the desire, there is right now, here and now. And here and now, what is necessary must have to be done. And here and now, you need land, right? To help people. This is not desire, it's needed. You need to help people. So, have that kind of clarity within you, then money will come. Money will come. Everybody will give you money if it's not personal. But if it's personal, if it's coming as a desire, nobody will help you because it's your own desire. That's how people become separate from each other because of their desire. The idea of what they're talking about, making them separate, or else they're not separate because at least we have desire. Doesn't matter idea of desire. Your idea of desire is to do something. My idea of desire to do something else. But we are all same. We both have desire. I'm not talking about in individual. Sorry, we are all one into the cosmos. No, in earthly also we are one. I have fear, you have fear. My fear of Joker, your fear of maybe cat. I don't know. But ideas making us separate. But main is fear. So let's work on fear. What is fear is?
Desire. No, feel emotion. You
The
go.
fear is just a word, right? Which carry information. The word fear is not a fear, right?
Yeah, we call this as emotion,
Yeah.
right? It's associated with the memories,
Yeah.
of course.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
good
The
memories,
when
bad
that
memories.
emotion
Yeah,
comes,
stuff.
when that emotion comes, stay
Yeah.
with that raw sensation. Stay with the raw sensation. Don't make images about that, even though they're coming. So look at them without judging them.
Yeah, that's stillness, right?
Yeah, stillness comes when you don't lose. You can use one technique. You can just don't move your eyes for 2 minutes. See what will happen. Don't move your body and mind and sorry your eyes, or you can do like another thing. You many techniques you can do for that.
And this is what you're also sharing with other people. And it's so like, because we've been with each other for some time already. And how it's happened that people coming to you, like, they're just showing up and you talk to somebody, suddenly somebody's opening up, they listen and there's like, oh, and suddenly you have like deep conversation, and you supported many people, right, on your journey, because you also went through your own journey that was also full of challenges and full of, but how you
Yeah,
stay.
it's just outer journey is never stopping, right? But in
Do you
internal
feel it's a
journey has
power of
been
attraction that people get attracted
nah,
to you naturally,
it is
or is energy,
it is not me. It
frequency?
is they're attracted to themselves. That's why they're attracted to me. Once you are beyond your cognitive data, you are who you are. We call it like we have brain waves. If we are
Yeah.
in lower, we have alpha brain waves. Then we go a little bit up, we have beta brain waves. Go a little bit up, we have theta brain waves. Once you have theta brain waves, people suddenly start feeling you know something. Either they like you, either they
Dislike.
hate you,
Yeah.
but they cannot ignore you because you are that presence. They cannot ignore you. Either they have to like you or they have to dislike you because you are speaking from that theta state,
Yeah, but
which attract people somehow within themselves.
but it's true. You stay in that
Brain waves,
brainwaves.
theta.
Yeah, and like meditative meditation, all of that. The hours that you do every day. It
It is
creates
not.
that. It creates that.
So
It
meditation
creates that,
is not you
right?
doing it. I don't do meditation. I just sit, and if I do meditation, then it will become an act because meditation is not doing, by understanding and allowing. See, if you're doing meditation, that means self, which is false self, accumulated data. The
But we
mind
do
try to
this words
meditate.
all the time.
So what? How
I'm
to do?
doing, yeah. Exactly.
How it will happen? First you start inquire your own head. What is I'm not? If I'm not my thought,
Come back to not.
yeah, what is not? Not what is. Rather than finding out what is, rather than find out what is not. So you are not your thought. Beyond that thought, which is insight within you, which is intelligence, which doesn't need memory. Okay, if I'm sitting in intelligence right now, what is my relationship to you? Nothing. But you having relationship with me as a brother, sister, or friend, right? But I don't have any relationship with you because I don't feel separate from you. Thought feels separate from me. That's why it want to make relationship with me. That's why thought want to make relationship with God. Memory want to make relationship with what? God. But in Bible they say only who came from heaven will go back to the heaven. Means presence came from heaven, will go presence only go back to the heaven. You're not your memory. So while presence came down and it get memory. So go beyond your memory and go back to your presence. So that's why Bible say when you go to the heaven, you will not understand your family members. You will not recognize them because there will be no memory, no.
Yes, but you have students, you have people that that you share your knowledge with. Like even this conversation is all about sharing, right?
Yeah.
So what people can experience when they work with you or when they what is the pure purpose reason
So
for that,
for more I was for self realization, for the sick truth people, they were coming. But slowly now I see that most people is not coming for seeking the truth. Most of coming from their mental health conditioning. And that's what I see, like most of people is not seeking the truth. Mostly they having the mental diarrhea. So the mental diarrhea is the one of the most common. I start seeing that people are not coming to seek truth, very less, but mostly coming as for a mental diarrhea.
yes.
So the mental diarrhea is because their own thought and emotion is turning against them rather than working for them. You understand?
Yes,
So once
completely.
if they don't have any gap between them and their thought, suffering will happen because suffering means they having incomplete of experience, not full experience, incomplete of experience happening because they're looking for experience in future rather than experiencing life right now. You
Yeah,
understand?
you know,
So experience is not what you look for.
yeah,
Experience is what is happening right now. If experience is happening right now, that means we're aware. That means complete life. But if I'm having incomplete experience, right, by unaware right now, and looking for experience in future, I'm suffering because mind is looking for experience.
yeah, and many of us, like, I hear people, I want peace. Happiness is the peace. I keep saying that. Oh, what I only want, I just want peace. Peace, like,
They want
this.
peace, right? They
Yes,
only will get in rest in peace.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
The
how
person
we,
who's wanting peace must
uh,
understand that person must dissolve rather than wanting. Wanting implies future, right?
yeah, I need peace,
Yeah, see, peace will come only rest in peace, right? I
but we
already
can
said.
experience. You do through the
Peace is not the
meditation.
ultimate goal. In this
Yeah.
country, peace is not the goal. Peace comes only rest in peace. Here is moksha, liberation from the peace also. Liberation is the goal, right?
Yes,
Liberation, not peace.
yes.
Peace is the,
Liberation.
if I sit in meditation, we need
Yeah,
peace, right? So
yeah.
peace is not, the peace is beginning.
Oh, give me peace, go away, give
Yeah,
me peace.
peace. See, I see many people come here. Oh, I came in Himachal. I'm looking for. It's too much peace here. I told them this peace is not your peace. It's Himachal peace. Where is your peace? Is right. So that peace is not the main thing because life is chaos. Every here and now. Accepting the life as it is, isn't it? Is already, you are already accepting life as it is. So you're fully in peace within yourself. Once you don't accept life as it is and you want to do things according to you, and you like and dislike. Now you're not in peace, huh? And you're complaining everybody around you that, oh, how can I be in peace? Because the thought cannot be in peace. Because thought is insecure in itself for survival, isn't it? Thought is only for survival, no?
Yes. So what do you feel like? What is needed to become this I am? Like it's like the like really. Let's go to the like because
I am is not to practice, not to cultivate. I am is the presence. Once you understand I am, there will be no you anymore. Only I am within you, as I am. That is mystic little bit because I am is not a intellect. I am is a presence within you.
so
So
can
the
I,
same presence within you, same presence I have within me. What is making us separate? Tell me.
my
Thoughts.
thoughts. Yeah.
And which you carry from your memory, I carry from my memory.
Yeah.
But those the inside you have fear, I have fear. But you identify with your fear with what? That cat. I identify with my fear with cow or money. You understand? You identify your desire with Miami. I identify my desire with helping people. But still desire. Still
So there
thought.
is a need in you to support other people, like in
No.
being in service,
No,
in
no,
kind of
no.
it.
Nothing
No.
can be done or undone, right? Once you are complete within you, what have to be done or undone? It is just I'm doing right action. What is needed? I'm here. There is no desire of helping others or this and that. It's just once you are walking on the street naturally, there's a you see something happen and you help
Recognition.
them. Them in one hand help, other hand will not know, right?
Yeah.
But if you try to help people, you're doing morality because you are personal. Once you do anything for personal, you're not helping is self-centered activity, right? Because you're trying to deal with God. If I help them, you will help me back, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
So once there is the impersonal within you, right? Then suddenly your service is for the society, right? All right.
Sorry, we are going. Now the sound is.
Yeah, it's not very beautiful. You can get many out of it.
No.
Our voice will become clear anyway because of the activity is something else. It will not come.
There's so many things, that I would love to talk to you. And for a reason, we didn't talk about yoga, what is meditation, and all of that because we actually went to the source in our
Source.
conversation to
Source,
really
yeah.
understand.
Source is not outside. Source is known objective,
Yes.
known unknown.
Yes.
So if source is unknown, why should we make something known? Source.
Yes. And also, can we? I know there is the sound, and it's like for me the rain is like the cleaning and the purification, but also like what would you like to close this conversation with? I was thinking about mantra or something. Do you have something that you would like to close the conversation? And also I will share all of the details about this beautiful soul, so you can connect with him and ask him about support if you need, or any question actually, because he might surprise you, He's literally like he knows all the answers for all my questions, and I'm like feeling like also like like I was trying to watch what to say, what the question to ask, or how to say, and then just let it go of that controlling and knowing that I might fake myself. It's also not about being right all the time, yeah. That I need to prove myself that I am somebody with you. There is nothing like that. And this is the beautiful, and I'm very grateful for that because it's like,
we are
since I met
inquiring
you,
here.
I feel like very natural, acceptant, and very like, I don't need to be anything, and I can be everything at the same time.
Yeah. There is no you,
Yeah.
just pure presence.
Yeah.
And that presence always happen beautiful because in presence there is no worry. Worry only comes in thought, either past thought or future thought or this thing. But right now there is no worry, right?
Yes.
So don't analyze. The moment you analyze, you worry. Once you stop analyzing, stay with that sensation
Yes.
without identifying with analyzing. Don't get into analyzing. Once you get into analyzing, then everything mess. Don't stay in analyzing. So what can I tell you? What is attention is? See where your attention is going without stopping that attention. Like right, I'm talking to you. My attention is going there. Just accept my attention going there. Then eventually I'm here. Suddenly I start thinking about something. My attention is going on. I'm hungry, right?
Yeah.
My attention going to the food. Oh, I don't have money. I don't have money in future. My attention going to make money in future, right? Just see my attention going there. Not like what should I do? No, just see this is what I'm doing is happening, isn't it? Do do attention inside the attention, huh? And don't go in analyzing.
Yeah.
And stay with the needing rather than wanting. Stay simple, stay still for some time and breathe and see what will happen. Rather than wanting something, stay with needing what is needed. Because needed, there is no security psychologically because uh, mind doesn't know about future. And there is no security of physical also because we're gonna die one day.
Yes.
So live fully adventure and chaos, fully dangerously. So life fully itself. Don't look for comfort. Don't look for comfortness because it's a trap.
Namaste. Lots of love, lots of life. And I will update all the information about this beautiful soul so you can connect with him. And it's time for a breakfast.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
we're-
gonna break our fast. Yes.
Thank you.